We're here in my Yarden, I think I was started to call it. But I mean, the name shifts because what I learned shifts, and I think my most accurate recent thing that I'm into right now is like permaculture agroforestry. And so food forest is something I'm kind of into right now. So it's not a forest yet, but there's trees out there. They just need to grow more. We got an orange tree, a cara orange tree that we're going to put in as well, from the other stuff that's on the footage here. And then this is the greenhouse, which where we live is kind of easily becomes a plant killer. So this is a pretty convertible situation. I've got another door on the back there, so I can be open and not be too hot. But anyway, so what we're talking about right now is, what is all this about? Why am I doing all this work to my yard? It used to be just grass, typical grass and some very basic Asian ornamentals over here. Screen type stuff, like you don't want to see your neighbor's yard, things of that nature. Pretty basic yard. And I started learning about, well, let's put it this way. With the current political climate, self-sufficiency and resiliency and building a community feels more urgent and serious than ever. The way the climate is being treated, and the way our national lands are going to be treated, it's terrifying, and I'm not into that shit at all. So this is my objection to that, really. To build food resilience in my own yard, which is just a dumb little Southern California backyard, but this has been a project I've been working on for almost 3 years now, and coming out of my cancer treatment, feeling like the food system that we have now is really betraying us in so many ways, not nutritionally to start with, but also you get into microplastics and what the hell is going on with that. And then of course the simple fact that factory farming is one of the most destructive forces on the planet that we're dealing with right now in terms of climate change. So fuck that shit. And that's what this is. This is fuck that shit. This is what I gotta do to feel alright, to be okay, right? Just to freaking get up every day. I have to do this. I hope you feel the same at some point. Hope you join me in this adventure of, well, I don't care how much space. You can just use containers. Grow your own food, man. If you're buying food that comes from the other side of the planet, you're contributing to the big factory farming mess that we're in. Local food, grow your own, find your local CSA. There's so many things you can do. So that's what this is. This is me taking care of my own. And this is also me deeply in love with nature. This frickin' maple tree is staring at me while I'm doing this, and it's hard to talk because it's so damn stunning. If you can be quiet and be in nature for a minute, it's the best thing for your soul, I swear. Give it a shot. I've curated various spaces around the yard here that are intended to sort of help you take a pause or push you out of your routine or elicit some kind of invitation, to be here for a minute, to investigate, to be curious. So this is a big part of the deal for me. I really want to build a community around this. I would like to find some land and do this at a slightly larger scale. I had the concept of a community food forest. I think it would be amazing if we could get local communities to establish, you know, locally funded food farms, like food forests, where the food is permaculture. It requires almost no maintenance once you get it up and running. And it would just be food for the people, food for the town. I mean, why can't we do that? I think we should do that. So, anyway, we're gonna make videos about this sort of backyard farming journey. And I just put some dragon fruit in the ground over here. I just visited my favorite local nursery here. I just visited my favorite local nursery here, Cherry Valley Nursery, and kind of went a little nuts with getting things started. So we'll have some updates about food that's gone in the ground. My screen house is so close to totally done, and keeping pests out. In the greenhouse here also, at night I can close it up and hopefully keep the critters out and keep my food protected. That's going to be a big part of the deal here, is making sure we actually have harvestable food and keep it protected from bugs and rats and, you know, whatever, dogs. I mean, frankly, the dogs are gonna eat it too. So yeah, so I hope you join me on this little adventure. I'm kind of well into it already, and so we're going to be sharing bits of the process here and there. And if you go to my website, unconditionallycurious.com, I have a lot of other people that do this kind of thing. I have links to their videos that I've thought were cool and informative, and these are YouTubers that I've gotten into, like Weedy Gardener. Weedy Garden he's fantastic, Australian. Just his voice is so soothing, man. It's just like, oh, thank you for this. And there's just a bunch. Jeff Lawton, I'm really into his permaculture stuff right now, and just that the energy of these guys is good for the soul. So I invite you to explore my website, and stay tuned, and we'll have a lot more coming about this whole gardening thing. And if anybody wants to chime in the comments and do this kind of thing in your own space, I'd love to hear about it. So thanks a lot.